DEEPWOKEN's updates have been back-to-back mid lately, but I can't lie, they might have cooked on this one. From reworking old criticals, to adding a new wing item, all the way to giving Heart of Enmity an entire ultimate. So without wasting any more of your time, let's just get right into the update. Although there's been less content than usual, we got some pretty decent content in this patch, starting with the new Relic equipment, the Mantles of Enmity, which already sounds super interesting. It's wings that drop from the Heart of Enmity as a relic. These are the stats of it, and putting it on grants you this talent, Heart Wing Beat. Your heart beats a new rhythm as your aerial attack takes on a new manifestation. What it basically does is turn your aerial attack into this attack on screen, and it does as much damage as your M1. To be honest, I was getting kind of tired of the slop Enmity items that they kept adding, but this one's actually really unique and it stands out, so I really like this one. Next content and system is the new True Seraph Spear critical, and I'm actually glad that they're adding all these new criticals because, you know, all spears were basically the same before. It was just the same old 1-2 crit. And that was also with all daggers almost, besides like a couple. So this is like adding more variety to the game. And this is what that crit looks like. It honestly just looks like the base spear crit, but just better. So I don't have much to say about that. I mean, it's just a new crit. They add this like every update, and some variety can't hurt, so you know. And these are the rest of the content and systems. I didn't really give them their own thing because they're all pretty self-explanatory. And this is what the chained ring looks like, and it's basically like it locks out the Heart of Enmity rings because you can't use your air dash anymore, but you also take less knockback. That's about it for the content and systems section. There's a little more and you can pause if you want to read that, but it's just Heart of Enmity stuff and some small changes. And they did change a lot about Enmity. You can now challenge him with 20 players and he has an ult now. Okay, so now we're on to the balancing section, and these are actually some really good balances inside this update. Like, tempo needed some changes. For example, the one that I have highlighted is like, it's a way to exploit tempo by like hitting your allies and getting tempo back. But yeah, tempo just needed some changes, and it wasn't even nerfs that it all needed. For example, like, if you're in a gank, you have a 10-second cooldown for a tempo, so you can just get comboed out of your mind. Which is why they added this thing where now you have a vent cooldown of 6 seconds if you're fighting multiple people. And then we got the next one, which is basically just if you fight players with less health, they receive more tempo, that's pretty good. Wait, this one's kinda good. The small cooldown for tempo gain being on hit is now tied to the attacker, so now they have the cooldown instead of a universal one. Health packs received from players you're more than 5 levels above are now significantly reduced. That's actually insane. There's so much people out there who just kill freshies when they're low instead of 1v1 to win. But now they can't, so that's good. Now the devs actually gotta be playing favorites. There's always like 20 Heart of Enmity changes in each update. And I'm not even complaining, like these are some good changes, like chest size doubled. His loot pool, you can now play with 20 people. Yo, they finally nerfed Blood Rain and finally nerfed those cheese like Death Note blood players, bro, finally. Oh wait, and we have some bird nerfs, I guess, or just overall movement. Aerogliding now has a longer CD in combat. Rush of Ancients has a longer CD in combat, so you can't be like track stars anymore. They even got Stratos Step. Okay, so these are really good balances, but I feel like some of this stuff the community wasn't really asking for, so I can tell why. Like if I went into Gen right now, I'd just see people spamming, like, you know what they spam. Okay, some more Bloodfowler nerfs. Yo, bro, the Bloodfowler low-key deserved this, man. Yo, they finally did it. Fixed not being able to dodge Clutching Shadow. That might be the greatest change in this entire update. Okay, so that's gonna be about it for this video. To be honest, this update was low-key a step in the right direction. Like, it wasn't like over the top. It was just a decent update, but like from what DEEPWOKEN's been giving us recently, they've been giving us like garbage, bro. It's worse than garbage. It's been ruining the game recently, so this is actually like a breath of fresh air just to feel what it feels like to have a decent update again. And before I go, I just want to let you guys know that only 96% of you guys are subscribed, and if you watched up till this point, you might as well subscribe. So that's about it. See ya.